The police have failed the victims of the Krugersdorp gang rape. That's the view of civil rights group Not In My Name. The NPA has withdrawn charges of rape, sexual assault and robbery against all suspects. DNA evidence could not link them to the crime despite being identified by the victims. Let's get reaction now from Not In My Name's Themba Masango. Themba, good morning and thank you very much for your time. Just take us through your position on the withdrawal of the charges against the men.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us. It is with utmost disgust and shock that we actually received the news that these men were let go because of clear incompetence and, clear leadership in our justice system. Once again, these women are now sitting there and no justice seems to be coming their way. And this is all because we've got a reactionary police department that does not really understand what they are doing. They are more obsessed about, optics and showing that justice must be done instead of actually producing justice for our victims. And
when you say
this
optics,
is also part of. Yes.
Apologies for interjecting, but when you say optics, is it perhaps you saying in this instance they succumbed to the pressure? Because you'd remember we come from 82 suspects being arrested, then we went to 20, then we went to 14, which then begs the question around their ability to actually sort of silence the noise and focus on the task at hand.
100%. And it's all, about making sure that you're doing the right thing the first time, all the time, instead of actually, being on Twitter and worried about what everybody is saying, but forgetting the most important thing, that we need to focus here. We need to make sure that the job gets done properly and that people receive justice instead of ticking off political boxes and saying we've arrested people, but here we are now, as it's clear that those people have been let go because of bungling up basic things. And now we've got a situation where, these women are going to find it difficult to receive justice. And it's part of the reason why a lot of women who go through these type of situations end up not even going to the police anymore and wanting to do private investigations rather, or, getting justice their own. And it is really, really, really a shame. And I wonder if really we do have the political, the judicial, and the will to actually get rid of gender-based violence and femicide in this country, which is sitting at 5.1 times higher than anywhere in the world at the moment.
Those figures are honestly disturbing. But a significant time has elapsed. Do you honestly think the police will be able to nab the perpetrators now?
We certainly hope so. However, it is very, 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 very discouraging at this moment, and we are really, really hoping that some form of miracle will take place, because at the end of the day, the country is reeling, and these women need to have justice.
On this particular one, more a bit controversial, on the ID parade, how much weight should honestly be placed on it? Because I recall Professor Amanda Goyers expressing her concern around the success of an ID parade, given the level of trauma from the extreme violence that one would have witnessed. Should we be putting a lot of weight on ID parades?
Not at all, because as you're correctly saying that, at that moment, the person is under so much stress, so much trauma, and 9 out of 10 times it's very difficult to remember who it is that was attacking or violating you. So it should not be depended upon as much as it is currently. However, it is a reality, and but we need competency in the police department to be able to assist victims in actually making sure that they get the right perpetrators to be behind bars.
Themba, thank you very much for your time this morning. That's Themba Masango from Not In My Name. More news on the other side of this break. Do stay with us.